Before this video begins, don't forget there's only 12 days left to win my brand new 750 horsepower supercharged Saline Mustang. And right now, for the next 12 days until it's all over, we're throwing in the Jetstream Blue C8 Z06 for free. That's right, you get entered for both automatically. Every $5 spent gets you 15 entries for both cars, 30 entries total. The giveaways are what keeps this channel going. The channel itself doesn't really make any money, to be honest. It's really the giveaways, which is fine. I pour all the resources into that, but if you want to support me, I appreciate it. And like I've been saying, it's 2 vehicles, 2 winners, same price. So 12 days left. Good luck. I hope you guys are having a great day. Today is going to be epic because the ZR1 is back, baby. I know, my favorite car, everyone's favorite car on the channel. I think if I just had that car and no other vehicles, I think everyone would still be okay with it. She's back from LMR with even more power now, and we will get into that. But first, I got some really important updates for you. Number one, we did get in contact with the winner of the 6x6. So if you remember from 2 uploads ago, we called, we got no answer at all, but he did call back. Now, the only bummer is that when they call back, it's not a great reaction because they already know then at that point. Like, it's way better if we call and you answer and you don't know that you won and you see the number and you get excited. But if they don't answer like that, which only ever happened one other time, by the way, in 21 giveaways.
Hello? Yes, sir. I have you online with Mike.
This is Brian.
Yes.
We've been trying to get in contact with you here for the past few hours. And
yeah, I've been out in the yard all day doing yard work.
Okay, no problem. But we were just trying to let you know that you are the winner of our Jeep Gladiator 6x6, buddy.
Awesome. Congratulations, Brian. Oh, wow.
Yeah, congrats, man. How does it feel?
Unreal.
What did you get to win this one? What did you enter with?
I got a sticker and a pocket knife.
Have you been entering a lot of them, or was this the first one?
I've entered several of them.
Okay. All right.
I was really hoping for a T-Rex.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe you haven't given a whole lot of thought to it yet. Some people are very sure, others aren't. But have you thought about whether you want to take the cash offer or you think you're going to take the truck? You got time to think about it. Don't worry about it. You don't have to answer right now.
Front row of Virginia.
Okay.
Okay.
You're not too far from us then.
No, not at all.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I go to Carlisle quite often.
Really? Okay. Okay. Were you up there for Chrysler Nationals at all this weekend?
No, not for Chryslers.
Okay.
I'm a GM guy, to tell you the truth.
Okay. All right. What are you driving now?
I've got a 61 Buick LeSabre. I've got a 70 Nova.
Okay.
I've got a 2003 GMC, custom flamed and lowered.
So it seems like you're into the old stuff then.
Yes.
So you probably like my 63 Vet. That might be your favorite on the channel.
Yeah, I'll take the 63 Vet.
Hey, maybe I'll trade you. I just want to say thank you so much, for supporting.
I enjoy your videos.
Thank you. It means the world to me. Honestly, like, making these calls is so much fun, and it means the world to me that we can do this. So we all really appreciate it. Let's have a blast, and I'll talk to you real soon, Brian.
Okay, thank you very much.
You got it.
All right, buddy.
Congrats, buddy. When we leave a voicemail or text and say, hey, like, we're trying to get in touch with you, then they already know. So, they have time to kind of prepare and whatever. It's way better if they answer and we get their initial reaction right away. But he has elected to take the 6x6. I know that it kind of sucks. I was hoping they would take the cash. But, good for him. If he wants the truck, that's freaking awesome. And, he's going to have a great time with it. The only reason why I was hoping maybe they would take the cash is because I really like it. I'd love to keep it and Hellcat swap it. And I think a lot of people were excited for that. He could back out at the last minute, but I think he's gonna like it. I feel like when you show up and you drive it, you're really gonna like it. How could you not like it? So he will be here tomorrow, and we'll see how that goes. And another Jeep update for you. I think I'm selling my Wrangler 392. I like it. It's super cool. It's fun, but you don't really need it for off-roading. If I only had to have like one daily driver normal vehicle, that would be it. It's super cool. But I have the T-Rex for the street. I've got the fun cars. I don't really need a fast Jeep. And I think a 2-door Wrangler Rubicon would be a better off-roader. So I think I'm going to trade it in on a 2-door, or just traded in for the Bronco, which by the way, I ordered a Bronco when you could first put down a deposit. I was supposed to have like a pretty early build, you know, like early June, and it got pushed back to late June and then early July and then late July and now August. So Ford, I don't know what you got going on. I don't know what your operation is over there, but I need my Bronco. I'm thinking I'm just gonna buy one when I'm thinking somebody will have one available and I'm going to buy one. So I might trade the 392 in on the Bronco instead. But either way, I think the V8 Jeep is going goodbye on the channel. I do like I said, I like it a lot, but it doesn't get great views anyway. So I might as well get the better one for off-roading. Another big one on the channel, the Aventador has officially sold. I know, heartbreaking to me. I don't think heartbreaking to any of you, but heartbreaking to me, the Aventador has sold. And no, it's not to Tim the Tap Man, but regardless, I sold it and we'll get a better one. This is a necessary bump, and not even a bump, it's a step that I must take to get to the next level, and we will get a better one. We'll get an SVJ. But yeah, it's gonna be sad. Into the Corvette stuff, but I want to say this right off the bat. The event this weekend at Pocono has been canceled. I know, huge freaking bummer. I guess they're expecting like really bad weather, like a really big storm. But yeah, huge bummer. I was really looking forward to getting the car out. It's ready to rock and roll. I'm ready. I wanted another crack at Iconic for our trilogy fight. And I definitely wanted to see Stang Mode out there in the Hulk GT500. I was looking forward to beating him for like the 47th or 51st time. But yeah, it was gonna be awesome, but it has been moved up to October, so that's when we'll do it. We'll go back at it in the fall. But I wanted to say that right away in case you had plans to come out. It has been canceled, and that's why you'll notice the big wing is back on the car. Number one, we finally swapped out the heads on the car. Believe it or not, that car always had the factory heads on it up until a few weeks ago. And I guess I really didn't believe in the power gain for the cost. I always felt like it was pretty expensive for what you get, but these heads are really, really good and really opened everything up, especially with the E85 and the different cam that we put in the car. It's really all working together, and I feel like it was worth it. So we've actually got some, believe it or not, we've got some aftermarket heads on the old girl. And on that note, the cam, we did change out the cam, so a little bit different. You might notice a little bit of a different sound. Not only does it make more power, which by the way, we're making over 1,000 to the wheels now, over 1,000. We are making 1,010 to the wheels. So not only is it making more power, but it actually feels a lot better, a little bit less high strung. So we've got more power, but running less boost. And like I said, the car feels fantastic. Drivability is a little bit better. Not that it was ever bad, just that extra bit of smoothness and ease when you're driving it, and you really notice it after being behind the wheel for so long in so many different variations. New heads, new cam, and then of course the big one, E85. No longer is the car on 109, we're on E now, and the ZR1 loves it. One other minor thing you might have noticed here in some of the glamour shots is the intake. We did switch that out from a black stainless intake to a custom-made 5-inch titanium intake, which I think looks incredible and should help keep temps down a little bit. Mechanically, that's it on the car. We didn't want to change a whole lot because, like the saying goes, don't fix what isn't broken. The car has always ran really well. It's always been reliable and fast. So we wanted to keep the mechanical changes to a minimum. The car does make about 80 to 90 more to the wheels than it did before. The only issue is I really need to be on an 18 for this power level, and I do have new wheels for it, but I cannot for the life of me find new tires. I can't. Nobody has them in stock. I need a set of 345, 35, 18s, Mickey Thompson Street R or Street SS. I'll take either one. If you have them, let me know. We're gonna do a few test runs on the street. We'll see how it goes. I think if we drop PSI a little bit, I'll be down to about 23, 24 pounds, and it's really hot out. I think we'll actually be okay in third gear for sure, but I would like to have the 18s on, the new ones on, for trying to do second gear hits. It's a warm day, road temperature should be really hot, tire temperature should be pretty good. I'm gonna warm them up here just a little bit. Oh, never forget how rowdy this car is. Great, we have an opening here. Nobody behind us. We'll see. Now, I've raced with traction off for most of the time, unless I have to start in second, because second gear, even at the old power level, is pretty much unusable. Wow! On the 3/4 shift, I was like, man, it's gonna break loose, but it didn't. So we're on the R888 at about 23 pounds each, and they're well broken in. They're hot, so try one more third gear here for you. Oh my God! Jeez! For the actual race, I'll have to, hit it a lot harder. But for a first test, that was pretty good. And it should be warm out in the middle of July. It should be warm. That actually wasn't bad at all. I was expecting, for a 20-inch tire, I was expecting worse. The car feels a lot smoother, and we're making a lot more power. Not a lot more, about 80, 90 more, but we're running less boost. So the car feels a little bit less jumpy, a little bit less unhinged. It feels a lot smoother, feels better overall, actually. So I'm pretty impressed by that. Like to see second gear with traction off. Ideally, I would launch in second at about 60. Second gear is still good. That's where I'm going to get the most jump, the most torque hit. So if I can start in second, I would like to, but I don't know if I'm at the limit where it's going to cut too much power with traction on. I know traction off is going to be worthless. So we'll try a second gear with traction on and see if it's worth it. Because before, yeah, I would have to have traction on to really get the best hit, and it would pull power, but it wouldn't pull too much power to where it wasn't worth it starting out in second. So it might still be worth it to start in second, and we'll try it. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, let's try a second gear hit, second gear 60 traction on, and see how hard it hits. Much without seeing the data, it's faster. In the 90s, temps are going up, so we're gonna quit for right now, but I feel really good about it. I feel really good about the car, really confident. It hooks better than I thought. It's doing really well on the 20s. I feel like we're strong. We're coming back out with a little bit more power and a better wing setup. We'll see, but I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I know this is one of those activities where it probably doesn't translate all that well to video, because you really have to like feel it throw you back, and this is by far the most violent, fast car I've ever had, and I love it. I mean, it's super. I love this car. I've had other fast ones, like my 720 was probably pretty close to this. The Grandpa Corvette might have been actually faster at the drag strip, not on a roll, but this one, for some reason, I just really like this one. I like everything, the way the power is delivered, the way it sounds, the way it feels, like everything about it, I really love. Although I have been told, like the video with Whistle and Diesel, where I took him for a ride in this, I have been told that this is one car where it actually does look fast on camera. Although it helps when you're on like a back road. Nice Fox body there. It helps when you're on a really tight road. When the trees are flying by, it makes it look a lot faster. When you're on an open highway, it's a little bit harder, but I don't know, hopefully it looked good. But yeah, really fun. Car feels great, runs great. We're ready, we're ready. And then after this, by the way, I'm not adding any more power. I don't care if I win or lose. The car is perfect. It drives really well. We're on E now. Shockingly, I would say we're actually getting better gas mileage. I don't know why that is, but I haven't spent nearly as much gas as I would have back on the 109. Again, I don't know why that would be. I figured with E I'd be getting worse, like way worse. I want to win, but if I don't, no more power, no more mods. This is this is good the way it is. It's a great car, and I'm happy to have it back. And I want it back on the channel. Like, I'm sick of it always being away. I want it back. I want it home. We've got some great shows coming up too that I want this car at. Corvette's of Carlisle, #1, is an epic show. If you've never been there, come out this year. I'll be there. The whole crew's gonna be there. We'll have a great time. We always do. And also, after the event, the big wing is going back on. That's #1. I hate this car without the big wing. I don't hate the car, but I hate the little wing. Big wing's going back. As soon as we're done with Pocono, big wang gang back at it. But yeah, that's about it for the pools. I think we did great. Anything and everything on the website counts. 15 entries for that car, and for that one, 30 total, and it's all over. So don't miss your chance. 2 winners, 2 vehicles, same price. Check out the website, link down below. Good luck.